And this community is hurting today. And I would just ask all Georgians and all Americans to continue to keep these families, these educators, and these students in your thoughts and prayers.
Breaking within the last hour, Georgia leaders addressing the nation after a 14-year-old opened fire at a high school there, killing 4 and injuring 9. They provided several updates in this latest address, so let's get right to Babs Santos.
Babs, you've been tracking this developing story for us all day. What have you learned tonight?
Well, authorities just shared the names of the 4 victims: 14-year-old student Mason Schermerhorn, 14-year-old student Tristan Ondolo, teacher Richard Aspinwall, and teacher Christina Emery.
Love will prevail over what happened today. I assure you of that.
Tonight, this is the scene in Winder, about 90 minutes from Atlanta, where 2 students and 2 teachers were killed in a school shooting about 1 month into the Georgia school year.
My heart was kind of racing.
9 more people were injured as students barricaded themselves inside classrooms or rushed to safety in the Appalachian High School football stadium Wednesday morning, all while gunshots rang out.
Gunshots, rapid fires, and like 2 times, maybe like 2 rounds. Like, it was just constant, and it just didn't stop.
I heard screaming, and they like unlocked my door, and they came with the flashlight and the guns, and we had to like have our hands up and stuff, and then that's when they took us outside.
The sheriff says the school shooter, just 14 years old, was quickly met by a school resource officer and arrested. Now, he's speaking with investigators.
I don't know why it happened. I may not ever know. We may not ever know. My heart hurts for our community, but I want to make it very clear that hate will not prevail.
The head of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation says the shooter used an AR platform-style weapon, but it's unknown how he got that gun. Authorities also revealed the shooter had been interviewed by the FBI before for allegedly making online threats, but there was no probable cause for an arrest at that time. Now, prosecutors plan to try the 14-year-old as an adult. Randy?
All right, Babs, thank you.
Salawam Akim. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Sai, Bahashem, Ha, Rikar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught me his truth. And peace and salutation to you, Akim, across the 4 corners of the globe, preaching his gospel in truth and sincerity. All right, it's Brother Yash. And as you see, hey, man, things are heating up. Another shooting, okay, this time in Georgia. All right, and this is just little, little scrimmages, but guess what? This is going to intensify, man. All right, and this is a 14-year-old. He wounded 9 and he killed 4 of them. All right, and as we know, hey, nothing goes on without the Lord giving the permission for it to happen. Okay, so these people, all right, it was meant to happen this way, man. All right, and as we go toward Jacob trouble, it's going to get worse and worse, all right? Amos 3:6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Right, all right, because guess what? Who's blowing the trumpet? The men of the Lord, right? And we warning you, what? To get right, because all hell's about to break loose, and mercy is closing. So there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh had not done it. All right, because guess what? Everything that goes on, the Lord sanctions it, man. All right, and He's a just Lord. So if you get caught out here and you get your fucking head bust, hey, guess what? It's a reason for that, man. All right, the Lord is a just power. All right. So guess what? All of these shootings and killings is going to intensify and get worse, man. Why? Because we're living in the days of evil, man, where people's heart is grown cold. Matthew 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, iniquity is sin on top of sin, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what you have right now, man. A fucking 14-year-old killed 4 people, man, and wounded 9. All right? And that's those spirits of vengeance, man. All right? Those angels on the left-hand side playing on these people's mind, all right, to do things like this. All right, so there's no more love in here. There's no more love in these families. There's no more love in society. There's no love worldwide, man. Why? Because they're following the vibration of Esau. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. See, the Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, kill and make alive. All right? The Lord sanctions all of this, man. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So if the Lord has a sanction out for your spirit to come back up to him, guess what? It's going to happen, man. You're going to get put down. Okay? He's the one who killed those people, man. All right? Spiritually. Okay? He's the one who's doing this. And the man and the little boy, all right, he did it physically. Okay? But the Lord sanctioned that. You see that? And those that got wounded, hey, it was the will of the Lord for them to be wounded. Psalm 68 and verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. And unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Lord be the issues, belong the issues of death, man. All right. So life and death comes from the Lord. Okay, he controls that. No one else. He has the power to kill you, to heal you, to like I said, wound you, or he has that power. Okay, so none of this is done by coincidence. All of this was sanctioned by the Lord, and it's gonna get worse.